when a storm-raising social and political figure of the 80s in last century Europe, a person no lesser than the 1983 Peace Nobel Prize laureate, a labor movement leader, and the president of Poland, Lech Walesa, walked towards the platform of Senate Paris on the 1st of March 2017 to meet an artist who promotes art for peace worldwide and also a cultural practitioner for cultural exchange of East and West from the Eastern world. Little wonder that the hall was packed to capacity with academics and artists and cultural practitioners from different culture, disciplines, and countries. True to his leadership spirit of a labor moment, Walesa powerfully displaying his debating eloquence, expounding his political and economic ideals, from political philosophy, establishment structure to society, economics, and people. Hailed as the son of Europe, Walesa's style and charms, his view and ideas had directly and indirectly brought about the end of NATO Cold War, the collapse of Berlin Wall, and birth of the European Union in its present form. Walesa concluded his presentation by saying that culture, arts, and artists played a very significant role in human history and in moving forwards the human civilization, and they would last as long as heaven and earth and shine like the sun and moon. At the other end, the civil artist Lin Xiang Xiong, also hailed as the son of the nation, has since the 80s of 20th century been directing his pen and brush towards social reality, painting and whipping the injustice and the dark side of the society, cursing the inhuman and cruelty of war, blaming the vested interests in damaging the environment, ignoring the fatal harm done to coming generations. He also revealed the struggling majority, eking out a living on the edge. He criticized the shameful and ugly aspects of the society. Today, after successfully holding an exhibition, namely Art for Peace, at the headquarters of UNESCO in Paris in 2016, with earth-shaking effect, meanwhile, he proposed to establish an Arts for Peace Association in Paris and extended his hand to the culture and artist friends in Europe. He hopes by introducing the arts for the people, new literature thought, and she will be able to render a little help to the depressed, low-spirited, nihilism, and lifeless literature outlook social atmosphere now prevailing in Europe. He reckons there should be a round of Renaissance for the Eastern world, but more urgently, there should be another round of Renaissance in the Western world. Only with these taking place can the global village be built into a great community of harmonious living and happy place in which to work. Precisely for the realization of the above for decades, Professor Lin has been working hard through organizing large-scale, high-quality, East-West cultural forums to promote and facilitate communication and understanding of people for the purpose of archiving mutual confidence and harmony. He takes as his motto to provide a heart for heaven and earth, to provide a purpose for the living, to revive the lost knowledge of the past saga, and to provide peace for the future. Furthermore, he also embraces this as his mission and responsibility in artistic and cultural pursuits. Today, a labor movement leader and statesman from the West, and an artist and cultural worker from the East, overcoming time and space zone to meet in Paris on the rostrum of the National Assembly to encourage each other and elaborate on different cultures and traditions, and arrive at the end, the same goal by different ways, towards art for peace. This is indeed a goal timely and urgently needed for the artistic and literature creation, and to souse those not aware of its responsibility, as well as to push forward a restructuring of society by civilization.